Well then, good morning friends. It is Jesus Gallimore here without a beard, or a long beard, and a farmer's tan in South Florida. So hopefully you guys are doing good. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos. Been very busy the last couple of weeks or months, actually, to be quite honest with you, with some visitors and other shenanigans. So finally, I'm glad to be back and be able to present what I'm going to show you guys today. And might as well get to it. What we're going to discuss today is going from paradiddles to the other paradiddles. So single paradiddles to doubles, singles to triple, double to triple, okay? And vice versa, which would be doubles to single, triple to double, okay? And the idea with that, when I was writing it on my first book, was that I wanted to be able to seamlessly go from one to the other. Okay, I didn't want to think of, oh, if I was creating a phrase using that kind of rudiment or language, I didn't want to be like, oh, okay, I could play one and then the other one I'll just start stumbling. So let's get started with that. Singles to double and then singles to triple. To note, the accent, we're just going to play it on the start of each paradiddle. We could worry about adding other different accent options later, okay? So for the first one, singles to double. So so that's singles to double. Now singles to triple. Let's go. Let's see. So it's 1, 2, singles to triple. Ah! It happens. It happened again. Alright, and then let's do the inverse as well. So doubles to single and then triple to single. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's slow down. Let's slow that down. So okay, and then triple to single. So that would be slow down. Okay, so those are singles going to doubles and triples, and then vice versa, okay? And then finally, let's do doubles to triple, and then triple to double. So double to triple, and bear with me, because this one, I still need work on this one. So let's see. That would be... Okay, and then triple to double would be, oh boy. Okay, so. There we go. So, right there is all the paradiddle combinations that I thought of. To note, if you're gonna use these kind of stickings, obviously you could use them in different meters and stuff like that. But if you pay attention to the different combinations, like for example, singles to doubles, you pretty much have a a 5-beat phrase or 10 16 notes, but yeah, it's a 5-beat phrase. Singles to triple would be a 3-beat phrase, if you want to think of it that way, because it'd be 12 16 notes if my math is correct. Yeah. And then doubles to triple is 7. Okay. And then the cool thing about this is that once you kind of figure out rhythmically what's going on and how the phrase, when you put those together, how the phrase would sound, then you can start messing around with the order. That's why I showed you guys not only going from singles to double, single to triple, or double to triple, but also inverted as well. Double to single, double to triple, triple to double. So then you have a different starting point when you're doing that. And not only different starting point, just the phrase. Like you could play the phrase one way, or you could start it one way, depending on which paradiddle. But the opposite way is also well worth exploring, just to see what kind of rhythmic variety you get out of these things. Okay, and that's without adding accents. So once you get comfortable doing them in both orders, then you want to start experimenting with adding accents. Okay, and for that I'll leave that as homework. I believe in my first video that covered singles and doubles, and then the separate video that covers triple paradiddles, those 2 videos should have PDFs of the different accent variations. So yeah, I encourage you to get those PDFs and then you start exploring different accents that you could use while creating these kind of phrases. For example, I'll just get the first one, singles to doubles. So for the doubles, let's add an accent to the second and the third notes. So that would sound something like this. Just the double paradiddle part. Okay? And then if you add the paradiddle going to that, it sounds something like this. So now we have our 5-beat phrase, right? Okay? And then let's do a single to triple. For the triple, let me make my math correct. It would be, let's add the accent on the first, the third, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, first, third, and fifth. So basically, in this case would be all the lefts with the exception of the double strokes, okay? So that would sound like this. Okay? And then of course, we're in a drum set. We're singing a drum set. Those phrases. So there you go. Practice these phrases. Excuse me, I choked in my spit. Practice these phrases the normal way. Just having the accents on the beginning of the paradiddles, and then you start exploring. There's so many different combinations and things like that that just by messing around, monotasking 30 minutes and just exploring, you'll find some interesting combinations that you'll like. Okay? Of course, when you practice these things, I always use a metronome. Practice on the drum set as well. For example, I was so used to practicing on my Pro Logic pad that, man, I forgot how to play these things on on the drum set. So practice these. Monotask them. Don't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna get one phrase and then like 2 minutes later do something else. Like really invest time when you're practicing whatever you're practicing. Just really invest time onto that one concept and do that. another idea that I got from Henry Cole from one of my lessons with him was that, man, get a phrase, get a fill, and just play it over a song. Just see how it feels, and how in these cases these phrases are kind of like odd phrases. See how they land in different styles and meters of music, and see if you could blend these phrases with the music. That's when you know that you got it. So try that, and yeah, man, just have fun and move these things around. You could probably come up with you could also probably come up with drum grooves to these kind of things too. Really haven't thought of that yet, so try it out and see what happens. Once again, guys, it was quick. Thank you so much for checking this video out. I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, comment. Hopefully we get the ball rolling again. I owe you another video, so we'll get to that. If you also feel generous, buy me a coffee, $5. Any and all proceeds will go into getting better equipment and the likes and all that stuff. So I owe you guys another video. I've been working on a different rudiment. As of late, I've been thinking of not just patterns, but trying to be a little bit more imaginative with these kind of things instead of just being really rigid and rudimental. I'm trying to dig a little bit deeper into rhythmically what's going on with these different kinds of rudiments. So if I do my homework correctly, the next video is going to be one of two. Either we continue this topic in a different way, or I may present the concept that I've been working with. It specifically deals with Swiss triplets, and there's different ways that you could phrase it if you start breaking it down. So hopefully something good comes out of that. So guys, thank you so much. Take care and see you very, very soon. Did it record? Uh-oh. Oh my God. Oh shoot.